Today we're going to take a run in the brand new Hoka Challenger 7 they sent us for this review. It's what's called a door-to-trail shoe, so it's capable for sure of the road and with its outsole of trails as well. Hi everybody, Sam from Road Trail Run. We're going to take a look today. We're going to take them out in the Maine woods at Hoka's Challenger number 7. It's a door-to-trail shoe, so suitable for trails and road. So let's get into a few details first. So we're going to be taking our Challenger out here on these trails with some roads as well. There's your New England stone walls. We're in Maine, Kittery, Maine. We're going to go into York, Maine as part of our trip on a bunch of conservation land. So let's talk a bit about the Challenger, a few of the details. The most important thing that I note is that it loses a full 23 grams from the predecessor to come in at barely 9 ounces or 256 grams. And I think that comes from this new upper, but especially from this new compression molded EVA midsole, because Hoka, not only do we lose a ton of weight, but we also gain 2 millimeters more stack height, which is really cool. Lose that much weight, it must be in large part the midsole and the upper. So the upper is an engineered mesh, as you can see, quite unstructured in the front. I've already run them on the road, but you can, and I think the hold's going to be good. You can see there's reinforcements here in the toe bumper and also through the engineered mesh. We have a gusseted tongue. The fit is nice and secure. We have a quite prominent rear Achilles collar. Comfortable, quite stiff though. But it's been very comfortable so far in my road running. That kind of robust rear hold through the heel counter, the Achilles collar, and all the way through here allows Hoka to have a more relaxed front of the shoe. We'll see how it goes. The trails aren't particularly technical, but there's inevitably a lot of the New England roots and rocks in here. So the other key change as for this door-to-trail shoe, so suitable for road and trail, and I ran them a few miles on the road and they were very smooth, is Hoka calls out a new outsole design with kind of a smoother central laydown, but also, and I'm going to show you a picture of the prior version, more aggressive side lugs for grip. I noted, and this has been the case with all the 22 Hoka, that the new rocker geometry is much smoother flowing. All the Hokas have a new rocker geometry that really kind of flows along much better than the prior type of rocker. So the road cushioning was great. A lot of cushion here because we got 31 at the heel, 26 at the forefoot in millimeters. That's 2 millimeters more than before. In terms of pricing, $145 for the engineered mesh version. There's also a Gore-Tex Invisible Fit version for $160. They're available now. So this is the shoe that's already in the market. Now I'm going to take them out for a run here in the woods, and I'll tell you how they fit, how they ride. This pair is a half size up from my normal US 8.5. They're a bit long, but the fit was secure during my road run. So we've got a really nice road ride here. That big outsole plays really nicely with that big stack of foam. Responsive, plenty forgiving. The rocker is really, really effective here on the road. Along the stone wall. So let's talk a bit about the trail fit here. So I'm a half size up from my normal 8.5. I would go true to size, and if you have a even moderately wide foot, and I think compared to the 6, I would go true to size, and if you need it, you got the wide. Now, toe box, super well held. The overlays are doing a great job. Heel hold, excellent. Midfoot, a bit voluminous for me, especially given we've got this big stack, 31-26, even though it's a broad platform. I think for trail use, it could use a bit more reinforcement for my narrower to medium foot, a bit more hold. Maybe some more overlays. We do have the gusset tongue, but maybe some underlays are in order. However, on the road, just perfect, and no such issues. Just when things get a bit off camber, that it gets a bit shakier here, a bit less kind of secure at midfoot. Now on these trails that I've been running, this portion of the trails, zero issues. Everything's just fine. It's just when things get more kind of off camber and rooty. So I'm gonna keep going. So this is the kind of terrain I think it performs best on. Forest pass, a few obstacles, and road. Okay, a few conclusions here. So this has been my second run. First was on the road. This one was mostly trail in the forest here. Okay, I am going to say that the Challenger leans more door or road or gravel road more than it leans more technical trail. That said, if you're in the western US and you're on smoother single track that are often machine built, it will be a fine trail shoe there. Here in New England, I think the combination of this very broad platform, the stack height 3126, and this really very comfortable but a bit unstructured upper. And yes, it is a half size up from my normal, but I don't think that's really what I'm feeling. It just needs a bit more through here for technical trails. However, it rolls along beautifully. The highlight for me really is the forward rocker here, and at a 5mm drop, no sensation of a overly firm or overly soft heel. You just roll along beautifully, and that's on trails uphill and on road and on the smoother forest trails you just saw. As far as the traction, it's perfectly adequate here. There was some mud, as you can see. Grip was great everywhere. On the road, Hoka says this section through here smooths things out with the rocker. I agree. You also notice, and of course it works on trail, but you notice a little bit more angular feel from these more pronounced lugs, 4mm lugs on the side than before. Nothing wrong with that. Let's take a look and see if they've developed any flex at this point. Almost 10 miles in. Nope, nothing. So they're a rigid rocker kind of shoe, but the rocker's super well implemented. So if you're looking for a shoe for this winter, and there is that Gore-Tex for 160, this is 145, that'll handle any kind of road training on miserable conditions, be it mud or snow. This is a really good option for that. And I think also, just if you want a road trainer, for example, if you don't need the kind of inherent super broad stability of the Bondi, this is a really good alternative as kind of an all-around road and trail trainer from Hoka, and so much lighter at 9 ounces, which is really low, at 0.8 ounces or 22 grams lighter than the last one. So in terms of other comparisons, well, one of the super popular shoes for us at RoadTrailRun this year has been the Nike Pegasus Trail 4, and it's a different kind of shoe. It's a different kind of shoe. It's more flex-based. It's definitely flex-based. It has more solid hold. It's considerably thinner in cushioning, both at the front and at the rear. It's kind of a faster, snappier shoe, more up-tempo in feel, whereas this is more cruiser in feel. So I certainly would go much further in our Challenger than I would in the Nike, although they're both really good. Another one is the Ride 15 from Saucony, another one that's more flex-based versus rocker. Very nice. It also gets a little bit tippy in the technical, given its high stack height. I find its upper a bit more secure than here, but I really like the smooth rocker flow here. So this is just our initial thoughts. We're going to have a full multi-tester review of the Hoka Challenger 7 over on RoadTrailRun.com. We have several testers working on it. It's a great successor to the 6 with a focus on the smoother, I'd say. It's an excellent road shoe, smoother trails, also for gravel roads, things of that sort, and this winter in all the snow. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great run.